We have an action-packed week, and if you plan to trade this week, you need to look at the economic events that we have coming up. So I'm going to break down every single day for you guys so you don't have to do it. Starting off with Monday, July 13th, we have no news Monday. Now, no news Monday typically means there's not too much volume into the marketplace because big money is waiting for the news that comes out later on in the week. However, there was a lot of stuff going on with the war overnight and over the weekend. So I actually do expect a lot of volatility on Monday. We may have a huge gap. I would be very cautious. I would still trade with 1% maximum risk. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday, we have CPI and PPI, and we have a Fed chair speech at 10 a.m. Now, normally, I just trade 9:30. However, when we have a Fed chair speech at 10 a.m., it can be a very tricky session, Depending on what he's talking about, there can be huge spikes in price action. I've seen some very crazy Fed chair speeches, and I've seen some do absolutely nothing. What's the protocol? If there's an A-plus setup around market open, I will execute. Otherwise, if the Fed chair starts talking, I am not going to trade. I will even trade lunch or PM session instead. So being very cautious around that 10 a.m. time. Now, Thursday and Friday, we have our probably two best days of the week. After all the news, orange folders at 8:30, 10 a.m. orange folder on Friday. Protocol is going to be 2% risk. Trade 9:30 open, just like we normally do. So extra cautious Tuesday and Wednesday around 10 a.m. A little bit cautious on Monday. I expect Thursday and Friday things to settle down. That's the game plan this week for the economic calendar. Wish you guys a wonderful trade week. And until next time, peace.